Hello everyone, this is Anisha Sharma, intern at LexClick and Company. I'm also a fourth year student at Modi University. My current video is related to layoff under the Industrial Dispute Act. I've also discussed the scope of Industrial Dispute Act, the adjudicating authorities that are established under the Act, and some other provisions related to arbitration, award, etc. in my previous videos. This video is particularly about layoff in the Industrial Dispute Act. Also, a disclaimer for the video: this video does not solicitate or promote any kind of advertisement for the firm and is only for educational purpose. Talking about layoff, according to section 25A, chapter 5A of the Industrial Dispute Act, certain establishments do not have any provisions relating to layoff of the employees by the employer. In such circumstances, layoff would be considered without any authority of law. Such establishments are: first, industrial establishment in which there are less than 50 workers employed on an average working day, and second is industrial establishments which are of a seasonal character and in which work is performed only intermediately. Employees employed in the above said establishments do not have any right of layoff compensation. However, if there is any agreement between the employer and the employee for the purpose or any grounds of social justice, layoff compensation can be paid. Except the above said industrial establishments, all other industrial establishments have provisions related to layoff of the employees by the employer. Now, the right of compensation by the workmen in layoff. So, as per section 25C, workman has right of layoff compensation subject to the following conditions. First, workman name should be in the muster roll of the establishment, and he or she should not be a badli worker or a casual workman. Second point is that the workman should have completed not less than 1 year continuous service as defined under section 25B of the Act. The workman should have laid off continuously or intermediately. Fourth point, then the workman shall be entitled to layoff for all days during which he was laid off. However, the workman shall not be paid layoff compensation for such weekly holidays as may intervene the period of layoff. So, he will not get paid for the holidays that has came in the layoff. The layoff compensation is equal to 50% of the total basic wages and the DNS allowance that the workman has been payable by the workman if he has not been so laid off. The maximum days that are allowed for the layoff by an employee. So, according to section 25C of the Industrial Dispute Act of 1947, maximum days allowed for layoff by the employer should be 45 days and not more than that. Employee who is laid off is entitled for compensation equal to 50% of the total of the basic wages and DNS allowance that would have been payable to him had he not been laid off. However, if the contingency is prolonged beyond the reasonable time, say 25 days, it would be a matter of serious concern both by the employer and the workman because both of them are put to a loss of 50% wages. The employer is required to pay layoff compensation without extracting work from the workmen. And workman too would be losing 50% wages which he would have earned had he not been laid off. Therefore, the parties can enter into agreement not to continue layoff for a period of more than 45 days. Thank you. This was all for the video.